Am I allowed rights now? Okay, the game is... Okay, I have rights now. Hello. Maybe this game will decide to let me exist this time. So firstly, I am so sorry I'm late. I had an incident. My incident was I shattered the zipper putting this on. And in doing so, had to emergency sew in a new zipper. Let me tell you, that was not fun. Because this is not a very forgiving outfit in any capacity. The amount of straps and, like, elastic and zippers holding me in is very, very high. And, like, this is metal, so I'm also covered in a lot of metal pieces. Getting this off and on is a task of patience. And when I tell you, I don't have a lot of patience. I am not joking you. Hang on, we're gonna show off the costume a little bit. Like, if I move wrong at all, the amount of, like, plastic holding the girls in, very high, very demure. Look how respectful. And then, like, the elastic around the thighs to hold the leggies up? Oh my lord. No, you're fully allowed to be disrespectful. It's given. It's Black Swan. It's Mommy Swan. You can be disrespectful. The arm pieces, there's elastic in the arms and zippers to hold the gloves up. And then there's, like, corset lacing on the back. And this zipper that I shattered right here. However, we are in this, and you can't see it because my face is very covered, but it's got the veil on and everything. Got the hairpiece. Metal. Once I can get this ponytail out of the way, because this outfit is very warm. I was worried I would be chilly. Haha! I thought. Oh lord, don't show my face. Oh lord, don't show my face. Okay, there we go. Trying to get comfortable while I'm... There we are. I didn't think there was going to be something that was more uncomfortable than Topaz. The game quickly taught me I was wrong. But we did it. We got Mommy Swan. It took way longer than I want to admit to get this on, but we did it. View story recap? Hell yeah! Let's go.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly
I'm going into
become
this
entangled
essentially
in two
blind. I have
bizarre
managed to somehow
murder
avoid all
mysteries.
spoilers for the new update. Other than, I don't... People have told me that... Bark! Adventuring. Woo, mama.
The family hosts also plot to capture the watchmaker with this opportunity and ensure the Charmony Festival
We're not gonna talk
takes
about it.
place as scheduled. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event.
It's true. It's
the
true.
latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape.
I like that we're getting this recap. This is actually really cool.
The express crew thus delves into the
Oh,
heart of the
baby
situation.
Misha!
Here,
My
Gallagher
heart.
reveals to everyone the truths about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron.
Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna...
However, they are forced into a deadly
Gonna roast a
battle
chicken
against
wing.
Sunday,
That's what I'm hearing.
head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle
Yeah, we're
concludes
gonna
with the fall
roast a
of the
chicken
order
wing
once again.
because there's nothing about this
The
man that
future
is
of
going to
Penacony
like
remains uncertain.
get me interested in
However,
rolling for him
thanks
at
to
all.
the mediation
At
of
all.
the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus.
It is interesting that they haven't
Penacony
mentioned
regains
like
the right to determine
Boot
its
Hill
own destiny.
or Black Swan.
In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bombshell. This crisis is ultimately resolved amidst spectacular fireworks. With everyone receiving their own best ending, the tragicomedy of the sweet dream comes to a close.
Yep, and it made us all cry. The story recap has ended. Head to the designated location? Yeah, let's go play Honky Tonk Star Rail. Where are we? Oh, whoa! Huh? Huh? Asta?
There are quite a few curios on the Express that I've only seen in the catalogs. Though I'll need to see them. Well, I'm guessing that Omni makes it sound pretty capable.
What?
Well, why not? Well, how come it lets you sit? Perhaps it has its own set of offerings. Interesting.
Oh my god. I can dress a pom-pom! I'm getting distracted. I'm not even touching the story. Oh my... He'll be a little chef. A little chef. I love him. I love all, like, the other outfits. Oh my god. So is this the new, like, base of operations? Is this what it's gonna look like from now on? There's the staircase. There's the music. There's Luca at the bar. Okay, yeah, let's go find out.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
This is the Express, yeah. There's no record of this world in the databank, not even a mention of its name.
That's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Come with me, take the journey. Of course, now my hairpiece is flipping over. Cool, cool, thanks. Love that for me. I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years now.
Huh? Has it been that long?
There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Achuveli didn't adventure into. But a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion, too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
It is true. That's what I thought, too. Alright then, for now I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a destination. Damn, me picking this out for today was, like, on the nose. Seeing how this was going to be an unusual adventure, it's good for us to take some time to make preparations for the journey and for us from our allies. Okay.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We've barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most out of this break. At this moment, people still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. They will witness the grand Cianjo war dance and during this moment of leisure also complete arts promised made by a genius. And those they will meet again include not only friends, but also foes. Hi, TGM. Several weeks later, golden hour in Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigation.
Oh, it is extremely uncomfortable.
Is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutral.
No worries.
Just
Head out,
putting on a
Ty.
show.
Enjoy. Black Swan heart.
I mean,
Wait, can I even do a heart in these gloves?
sudden
Yeah.
surge in
There we go.
inter-family cooperative efforts.
Oh wait, I can just do
Nothing
that.
but a
Ha
pretense
ha
for those
ha.
outsiders, isn't it?
I haven't done
Sounds
any of
like
the
he's got
housing yet, but
inside
I'm
intel.
excited for the housing. Hang on, I'm gonna
No,
try to
sure
adjust without.
Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within
There
the
we
Oak
are.
family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just
How
say
you can play games?
creating
Carefully,
chaos is also a means
with a
to
lot of
maintaining
tenacity.
social
I mean, there's
stability?
a zipper. Like, look,
Now, who knows who's been fed?
there's a zipper to get into the gloves.
There are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those.
This was crazy to put on.
Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had
Orchestrated everything. What was
Was
it again? That the chaos
was
only quelled because of an accident.
Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I
The
can say for
dedication.
sure,
Yeah.
someone's taken the lead.
I'm very quickly regretting this decision.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on
Disgusting.
him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family.
I mean,
back
you
then,
did.
without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
Speak of the
I
devil.
beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected
Yeah, I've seen nothing of this
facilities have been
update
closed
either,
down.
other than knowing that Sunday's back.
Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
How do y'all not recognize Sunday?
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir.
How do they
The
not
Stellaron has already
recognize
been
Sunday?
sealed.
It's not
This is
subtle.
a routine inspection. A move to heighten security.
Like,
if you will.
A Halovian that looks
We
like
rest
that?
assured the family will do everything in our power to
Li-
protect
like,
the sweet dreams
Sunday
of
was
every
literally the head of the family.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
How do they I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Girl!
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
And he's already back up to a shinette. I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, these pieces are metal.
I must be mistaken.
So this
Sorry
is
about
metal.
that.
Like,
Sweet
these
dreams
are
to
metal.
both of
The
you,
hair
sirs.
piece is metal. My bracelet's metal. I put in the work to put this on.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
Ooh, boy.
We shouldn't
Spicy.
run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
Blech.
And that is exactly why I need you with me.
Could I
You're the
stick?
only
You know
one I
what?
can rely on
Do I
in
have a magnet
Penacony
here that I
now.
can test that with?
The only
I don't have a
one you
magnet
can
here to
rely
test that
on,
with, but I
huh?
want to test that.
What about her?
Welcome to my... Actually, let's not welcome. How about you
At
two get
least
out?
She was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback. because
There we
that's
go.
The only way you'll
Fix
feel
the
better.
hairpiece.
As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really
having to
wanted to hit you,
It's
where it
supposed to
hurts,
be a
I'd
redemption
use a
arc. We
different
don't really know.
approach.
I don't know
Like a
going
show
into
of
this.
sympathy, for
I know that we
example.
can roll for him now, but I'm not going to.
You're right.
I
won't
refuse
deny
to.
that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
Who even
I
is
can't
Wanweek?
bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
I'm so confused.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Head to Ideen Park. All right. This is definitely interesting to play with these gloves on. Oh wait, my controller matches though.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
I think it just adds to the fun.
Hey, in case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
How rude.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
Yeah, who even
We've
is
been
this
through
random
this.
Pepeshi?
You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat-and-dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Oh wait, is this the guy that he had
You
pretending to
certainly
be...
don't have much of one if you can bring
Okay, I think I
yourself to
remember who
say
Wanweek
something
is
like
now.
that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all,
Okay, I'm
you're
slowly
only alive
remembering who
today
this
because
is.
of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
Get his ass. Get his
You were
ass,
abandoned
Wanweek.
in the wild, and here you're end.
Also, is
I
my
showed
volume
you a
balanced
way to
well between me and the
survive
game?
helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wits' end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
You're disgusting. I don't like you.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way.
No, you.
I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Hi, Silver. Thank you for 21
Regrettably,
months. Love,
Lady
love, love.
Bonajay didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are
You're
free,
free,
O chosen one, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands.
Lady
See what
Bonajade.
this world is truly like.
I also want to cosplay Lady Bonajade. I'm gonna be real with you.
Not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's
At this point, I'm just gonna end up cosplaying like all the purple ladies from Star Rail.
The dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom...
You can't because you don't deserve it.
I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge.
Yeah, I've got a red lady and a purple lady, and then I've got a second purple lady that's about to start getting crafted. A lot of the parts came in today, so I'm very excited to finally start working on Herta's hat.
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave,
Let me add him. I'm gonna give him a
I'd
1-2
like to
punch.
take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
I'm with Wanweek.
There's something else I want to do too.
You don't deserve
the
it.
embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces
Sunday,
of
you
the
really
Oak
need to not
family's
exist.
influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
I will give him that.
then you
He's
should
right.
also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time.
No, they will
If
not.
you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
Can I shove him into their hands?
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door.
God,
The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
you're so pretentious.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the founder is one of your disguises.
His emblem match it. His what?
Sorry.
Huh?
The park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. 1 Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier.
1 week.
I must be more tired than I realized.
Poor
I want
Eepy
to know
man.
what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
The poor Bloodhound, like,
There's
family,
nothing
they
much
get a
to
lot of
say,
hell.
Actually, we Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath.
You are?
Why does that sound like
Renowned
Weld?
Workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see.
Wait,
Pardon my ignorance.
he doesn't have his halo.
Coming back
Huh?
to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
Can Halovians just not
It's
have their
baffling,
halos?
but
Huh?
active measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
I don't like that he's just walking in.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
Okay, that's pretty funny.
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you.
It's true. I'm here for it, I agree.
So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To
You're
become the
still a
bronze
child.
Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law.
So you're just trying to
In
grab...
hindsight,
What are you...
that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
I love how 1 week
Quite
just
the
sounds done
contrary.
with him.
I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled.
He is a hateful little bird man.
This place is no exception.
Reiterating that I just
The
don't like
distorted
birds.
after echoes of the order will only add to the chaos.
I still don't
Let's
understand
see
what
we
he's
have
doing.
on these notes.
I'll write down what I've noticed for now. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Cast members allowed to go on stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash. Do not use Soul Glad bottle caps. What?
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Aha! I'm on stage. Get forked. Ice cream.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of
You're
shoving and jostling
insane.
people around.
I'm sorry?
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be
Fafo, fuck
enforced.
around and find out.
Huh. Try me.
That ice cream looks
Wait,
really good.
Don't.
In the blink of an eye, the ice cream vanished into one weak stomach.
So, where are those corrective measures?
Give him 5 seconds, he's gonna have to go potty.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
I love how I'm running around as Robin.
Only
It makes
cast
it
and
way
crew
funnier to
members
me.
are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Dude, whoa!
Let's try that again.
Oh, wait. Let's make it funnier. Yeah, there we go. Haha! Oh, never mind.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is
I mean,
an
that makes
example of
sense.
the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned.
Yeah, no,
That's
no
exactly
chance
what I
in
would
hell
have
am I
done
rolling
back
for
then.
Sunday. I don't care how
You've
good of a
been
unit he's going to
iron-fisted
be
since
slash
you were
is. I'm not
haven't
doing it.
Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Like a drunkard commonly seen by the sidewalk, he vomited a sliver of rainbow. Ugh. I called it!
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
I like this guy.
In
I
any
like this
case,
guy.
Say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dream Weavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted
fuck does that
outbreak will
mean?
manifest
All
to
right.
correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then,
No,
I'll use the
you're
power
so
of
good.
tuning to
You're
heal
so
the
fine,
dreamscape.
Tanny darling. Mwah, go do what you need.
So, can I take it that
Let me see if I
rules
can
are meant
stealthily-
to be broken now?
Haha, I see what they did there. Rules are meant to be broken. Ha ha ha. Black Swan hearts. I left my drink where I can't reach it. And if I try to reach it, I'm gonna show my face. Let me move the microphone. I'm so thirsty. Haha. This is gonna sound really silly, but at the angle I was sitting at, I was like, why does one boob look bigger than the other? It's because I was rotated. Get rotated, idiot. Oh, I just knocked something on the ground. That's fine, I don't care anymore. There we go. Where we go? Oh, I gotta go break some rules. Trash!
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Can we go throw him in the trash? Please? Gladly?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this.
Hi, Celetra.
What do you suggest we throw in?
Anything will do. Trash! I have so much trash!
Something's happening.
We got golden trash.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with what I am wearing, bark, bark! Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I can get a better... No, go back. So the metal piece. I am in a full outfit. Like, this goes
to be different again.
all the way. I absolutely commit to the bit. I commit to the bit so much that when I shattered the zipper, I missed the start of stream. No, you didn't. So you've missed nothing because stream started late because I shattered this zipper and I had to emergency put in a new one. So, we've really done nothing other than hear me have an incident. But... Oh wait, wrong way.
Memories seem to be different again.
There we are. Haha! Haha! Oh, how do I flip it? There we go. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look as good as you think it does. It's more, it's very well covered. And then, like, the corset back makes it a lot more difficult. There's some work I have to do on this to fix it. To make it wearable for, like, public and not just, like, stream. Hang on, we're gonna be silly for, like, a split second, because I need to share something with y'all. So this outfit, you can tell it's made for obviously bustier women. This is the cup that came with it. It is perfectly circular. It is perfectly circular. And nothing about this is big enough for mine titty. This looks like a yarmulke. This was what they had sewn into this initially. Like, look, this doesn't even cover, like, the whole boob in the outfit. Much less any of mine. Like...
Discard your worthless
destiny. Huh? What a fuck? It's perfectly little circle cup. This was supposed to be what held the titty together. And I'm like, excuse me? But yeah, we are fully committed to the bit. Down to the wig. I've got the veil on, but it's a little hard to show. I didn't put on makeup, though, because I was late to stream because of the emergency zipper repair. But it is the full thing with the tights, the boots, the bodysuit. There's a lot to this. That is all sorts of effort. The veil. So, hang on. See how she has, like, that veil on? I also have the veil on. Yeah, Teehee. I just noticed she has a little mole right there. I think I have a mole on that exact spot, actually. Huh. Huh. Well, ain't that a kawanky dank?
Memories seem to be different again.
But yeah. We got the black swanisms. And we're having a good time. You didn't add it just for the bit? Considering how interesting it is to move in this, like, it's much easier to walk around, but sitting in this is definitely complicated. But yeah, we have a whole kit and caboodle of things. Hang on. What is this? Oh, I should probably... Aha! I haven't logged in yet. I should probably do that. Extra dimensional. Hi, Burrito. Welcome. We have a special cosplay stream to go along with the 2.7 release Honkai Star Rail. As we were just showing off. Ha ha ha! I think, overall, I make a damn good Black Swan. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's appropriate.
Memories seem to be different again.
But it's very comfy when I'm moving. Sitting here is not comfortable. But like, look at her. I will say, hang on, we're gonna go back to Black Swan real quick because I want to show you something. Because I've been calling them my butt knuckle dusters. So you see like the bottoms of her like... So first off, this is all metal. Like, metal. Metal. But I forgot about the sharp, stabby point. But it just looks like a knuckle duster. Like, look. Shikai Mako, welcome to the dollhouse. Yeah, it looks like a knuckle duster. Like I'm gonna get into a fight with somebody. But the problem is the point's on the inside, so I'm more likely to hurt myself.
Discard your worthless destiny.
Which, this is me. I'm gonna hurt myself anyway. But, let's get back to the story. Based on the rules, investigate the unusual occurrence.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions.
Interesting.
The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
I guess we gotta go find them. Welcome to... Dog! Bubble Hound.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Sunday places some alfalfa credits in front of Bubble Hound.
Let me translate that
Who are
for
you trying
you.
to pay with your spare change? Sunday has placed even more alfalfa credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Highway robbery from a dog if I've ever
Handle
seen
this.
one.
Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
The Dream Jolt troupe lets out terse shouts. Does have cosplay that leaves
Luck's on our
fingers...
side. Looks like we
yeah.
stuck together just enough.
Yeah, once we go back... Hang on, once we have access. My struggle right now is the amount of Star Rail characters that all wear forking gloves! Gloves. 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 Clara doesn't have gloves. Firefly doesn't have gloves. Himiko has a singular glove. Gloves. 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 Jade has a singular glove. Wait. Jade and Himiko match. Gloves! Okay, his fingers are exposed, so he's allowed. One hand is fingerless and the other one's covered. Okay, Hurt is safe. One glove. These are sheer, so maybe these would be easier to handle? I also never noticed that all of her sheer has, like, detailing on it. Wait, it's all, like, floral and stuff. That's actually really cool. Gloves! Gloves! Fingerless, so she's acceptable. Gloves! 1 glove. Gloveless. Gloveless. Well, fingerless. She's got an archery gloves, but that's it. She's acceptable. Only her thumbs are out, which makes sense because she's a streamer, so she needs to be able to type. Gloves. Gloves. Fingerless. He's acceptable. 1... Nope, covered. Gloves. Gloves. She's free! She doesn't have gloves! Fingerless, so he's only half... And this is a fake arm, so technically, no gloves. He's free. Free. Gloves! 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 1 glove, but it's fingerless, so no gloves! Gloves. No gloves. Trying to stream with a tail? Bet! Bring it on. At this point, I'm gonna work my way through through the cast. Robin, I feel like, is gonna be one of the next ones. Mommy Himiko would be really nice. Kafka obviously needs to be on the list. Bon and Jade would be really fun to do. It also helps that I am curvy, so pulling these off are way easier to do. But obviously we're working on... Yeah, it's a when, not an if. It's a when. And of course, we're going to be starting on Madame Herda on the next craft stream.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Look how shiny it is!
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that. Since warnings have proven futile, punishment is now inevitable. Am I gonna get jumped?
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
It does sound like I'm getting jumped.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Let's just put this on instant, because I don't have to worry. Because I'm good at video games. Hey, a battle! Whoa! Emily! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! My name's LainBlanc. I'm a ball-jointed doll VTuber that specializes in voice work, whether it be voiceover or singing. As well, we have been steadily introducing cosplay. So welcome in. I'm going to try and give you a shout out because typing sucks. Got it. Damn, I'm good. Welcome to my world. It has been 10 months, Emily. Heart. Let me show you. And now everything's dead.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Coulda, shoulda, didn't.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Perhaps.
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
They wouldn't be rules if they weren't finicky.
The location of the distortion is nearby.
We're going inside? There's no way. Discernment tuning. The after echoes of order, once distorted, only add to the chaos. As a tuner... Oh no. Did my controller just disconnect? Oh shoot. Oh shoot! Oh, there we go. Jet puppy!
does look
I would
somewhat
clean the
like
dishes
you.
for you.
Time for it to disappear for good.
I'm sorry.
Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
God, I hate him.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have
Me
sent someone
verbalize
to
it. What
keep
are my
an eye on you.
thoughts of Sunday coming into
Aren't they worried that
2.7?
they might make a
I
comeback
don't
in
like him.
Penacony and grow a new
He
pair
doesn't
of
deserve a
wings?
redemption. I don't care. I don't think he deserves any of what is
So long as
happening.
there remains a need for
He
me
needs
keep
to
low
remain a villain
profile,
forever.
I'm no threat to them.
Yes, I know this goes against everything that
true.
Robin stands for. He's
I
allowed a
think of it, you
redemption.
will always be
I'm
in the
just never gonna
spotlight,
like him.
be it as a respected
I do
member of
not
the
like him. I
elite or
do not
leader.
care about him.
When was the last time you felt
And
blood? All the way back during your childhood days?
just
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit.
I don't like him.
I almost broke my halo.
I don't.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
He tried to kill my husband.
Never forget.
Of
times
course I hate
failure.
him.
It's only human nature.
Ah!
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Between pledge and forgettance. Tune the dreamscape. We're zooming. We're zooming. We're not zoomers, but we are zooming. Where are we zooming? I didn't get far enough in Genshin to really know much about Child. From what I do know about Child,
What
I
is it
enjoy
this
him.
time?
But I also didn't get far enough to actually meet him.
Just
Like, I met
looking
him and that
back,
was about it. I did not get far in Genshin because I dropped it. I do not enjoy Genshin.
Nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's as if it all only happened yesterday.
I like greatly dislike how Genshin plays.
I ran myself
So
ragged
I
to
dropped
fix the
it.
mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles.
Round and round in circles. Shut up, Sunday.
I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
Plunk. Bloop. Whoop.
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
What would you even consider a quieter route? Whoa!
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Get his ass,
Did
well.
something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area.
Get his ass,
The
well.
family is currently investigating.
Get him. Get him, Grandpa.
You okay?
Fine.
Oh, you sick
The Stellaron
scumbag.
incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him.
Hold on.
Get his ass, well.
Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise.
No, Grandpa! Come on! Come on. Foxy Grandpa.
Thank you.
Are you even
He was
surprised?
no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony?
Because you screwed it all up, Sunday. That's
We
why.
change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
Days? Oh, honey, I don't think you know.
Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
You wanted me to go the quiet route, so we're gonna go underneath. This feels like the smart route. Incorrect statement. Me trying to be quiet. Also me blowing things up. The room is definitely not freezing. I am overheating. Very much so. It suddenly decided that today, the day that I'm going to be in costume, it wanted to get warm again. Grab a bottle of so glad. Make your dreams last. I can't remember what the lyrics are.
My wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
Ooh, 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 who's scolding him? Who's scolding him?
I will, but before I do...
Get his ass, Grandpa!
Put your hands behind your back and answer my
Bark,
question.
bark, 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 bark! Yeah!
Sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
Bark, 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 bark,
I
bark.
left everyone with
Woof, 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 bark, bark,
impression
bark.
of me.
Whee!
Please,
Grandpa!
believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Go
You're
on
never
out,
gonna
one
get it.
week. We found ourselves an ally.
Sunday unreservedly shares his story with Weld. Not that he deserves it.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that.
It's been
As you can
1
see,
week since Penacony.
I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance
That
to
was
say
bad, and I
goodbye,
actually feel a little
so
bad
that
for it,
may
but then I
leave
also
without
don't.
regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my
Babysitter
side.
Welt, yes please.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too.
No!
Know how it feels.
Well,
That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
hot damn Welt.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find
We'll
them.
take the journey.
You
Come
along,
with
too.
me, take the journey.
Okay.
Oh,
This is gonna be a party.
oh, we will say, come with me, take the journey. I want
We're
Stell to
here.
immediately
Should
pull out the
be
baseball
somewhere
bat.
nearby.
Where is my baseball bat?
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of Festivity has been averted,
Rules
shouldn't the
are
Astral
meant to
Express
be
have decided
broken.
to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case,
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony.
When in doubt,
Our
baseball
reason for
bat.
lingering here is a certain
it's the
unusual
Gravity Falls?
passenger.
flying hook! Baseball bat!
The Express is... has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
I think there's something loose inside mine, so if I, like, move it wrong, the light turns off. Oh, I think I fixed it.
Passenger?
Oh, no, there we are.
You mean this lady here? Or these ladies?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
What?
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwlam. I had assumed the Genie Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all of you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herda? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Trying to voice over Himiko is weird. Yes, there's something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right, so this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Madame Herda said the same, but it didn't pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance that the Garden Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrances technology after all. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Blech. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalinga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her... This is far too much an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron May's.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bound that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Xianzhou, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, these youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time now. Girl! Mama Himiko, you need to not talk.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Do I? I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me.
Not now. Of all times. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
What kind of weird?
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
Uh-oh.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot.
Hey!
We got into this problem.
Hi, Alessar. Mwah. Welcome in. How was my night? It's been a day, I'll tell you that much, to say the very least. We failed the challenge. I still wanted more candies.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized...
How are you doing, Alessar?
Miss Ting-Yoon ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied.
Is it because she's a
into several
Foxian,
Ting-Yoons
maybe?
right in front of us.
I got the black swan
What's
fit
your
on.
take on this?
We are...
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind,
I don't know why I
causing
just dabbed.
scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar
That sounds
incidents
amazing.
from time
It
to
got
time
cold for
in
me,
this
and then it got
dream.
warm again. And I'm very upset about it.
Mr. Yang, who's this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
No, he really shouldn't.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Baseball bat, baseball bat, baseball bat,
Been a while,
baseball bat,
everyone.
baseball bat.
You! What's going on?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
Baseball bat! Walt fills them in on what he's been through.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves.
No, it's gonna be LFC, Lane Fried
Mr.
Chicken.
1 week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
I want to
Pleased
watch
meet
him
you,
burn.
fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Hell yeah, I am.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yoon. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing
Oh,
on
100%.
returning Miss Ting-Yoon to
Gotta
her
season him up, make sure he's not a
normal
bland
self.
little boy. Make him just
That's not gonna be easy.
maybe burn it a little
You'll
bit.
see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yoons aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Oh, why am I topaz? Find a Ting-Yun that is easy to communicate with.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Oh!
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yoon are you again?
Oh, interesting.
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yoon to come together to form the Ting-Yoon Merchant Guild.
I like it!
How often do you get the chance to work
So
with
Ting-Yun's
yourself?
voice actor got
Just
replaced.
imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want clone copies of myself, too.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone
Want to find out?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the
It's-
Xianzhou Laofu.
Looks similar?
The Laofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Laofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
She was one of the first ones dead!
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the
Yeah, the
storm.
bat at the ready. It wasn't intentional, but then I looked over and realized it was right next to me and went, oh.
Story for
Baseball
another
bat.
time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
So we have Visionary, which we already spoke with. And there's Flower Enthusiast, Silver-Tongued.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal.
Oh, that sounds so good.
But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do
Ooh,
a better
I like
job
this
at
idea
brightening
too.
up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it.
Okay.
She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion
Off the
anytime
path?
soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
Thank you for
So,
46
what do
months,
you think,
DJ.
Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into nodes that are each
Okay.
a part of her.
I mean, that
In
makes
other words,
sense.
It means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there
So wait,
one
you
we
said some
can
off the path. Do I need to like
speak
turn
with?
around? Or
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
so like do I need to turn around? That's cute. Okay, they're all down here. There's these two. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Who can I sell? That's cute. Money grubber. Holy shit, that's a lot of Tingyuns. I suspect the general might like it. Oh, this is hilarious. There's so many of them. There's money grubber, sleepwalking, invincible fan wielder. Didn't even truly realize that there was one here. Kitty. Okay, I guess I can't break that. Poop. Is there nobody down here? Okay, nobody down here. Let's talk to Kitty.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise? Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah,
Yeah, I knew the
I
titles.
think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
So there's invincible fan wielder, money grubber. I didn't like that. She seems completely oblivious to everything else and just standing there continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited laugh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt
I don't like
her?
that. There was only one more that we hadn't talked to, right? Oh, there's...
Oh, were you all looking for me?
After I talked to the others.
Yikes! She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
And then there's sleepwalking.
I'm walking on the street.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Wow.
Oh, and don't it feel good?
This Miss Ting Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her. If I remember correctly, this Miss Ting Yun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
So this is also a side of Miss Ting Yun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
I hate him.
Before you start, you should know that we're
Get his
keeping our
ass,
eyes on
March.
you. If you even think about taking Miss Ting Yun hostage,
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Glasses joke.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
Baseball bat to the head!
there's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Ting Yun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
I mean, his cane was up against
Then
Sunday, like
kindly
this
forgive our
Sunday's shoulder,
intrusion.
like back of the head. And the
Please
cane
do
is
your best,
essentially, you know,
Warwick.
a summoning device for the black holes. So it makes sense. Walt's just terrifying. Oh no, is he gonna see? Oh, is it the next snap?
What the?
That was the lead to the next
Did
snap.
any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look, it's working.
So they're gonna all meld and... Are we getting our magical girl transformation? Are we gonna get Fugue?
Never did I expect that every encounter with you
Bark!
would always be in moments of
Bark!
distress.
Bark!
Did I conduct myself improperly?
Oh!
Miss Ting Yun, you're finally back.
Oh no, she's gorgeous.
You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
I'd cosplay her. Wait, is that a golden butterfly on her right
It's
shoulder?
nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
Is that a
I
golden
should've let
butterfly?
you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
Well, yeah, she's not... There's
I
a...
nearly died. Just now.
Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before the birth of the universe. Amidst this chaos, a voice emerged. I cannot talk
Don't
that
be
fast.
afraid.
Oh! I need her to stop...
What?
I need her to
is
stop moving
this
long enough so I can
place?
look at her shoulder.
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
What?
Who
What, the butterfly?
are you?
You're talking to me, the same woman who realized that Mommy Herda has the handprints on the bottom of her feet. Like the bottom of her shoes.
Is that where I came from?
Also, the amount of Ron May's design that are on Fugue.
Path lead.
Temporarily added. Please don't call her big sister. Okay, so let's... Oh, no. How do I... Oh yeah, shortcut wheel. Alright, time to see if I'm right. Oh, it won't let me zoom in on her. What? Can I look more into her information? Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a butterfly. But it's not like I can see it.
That looks so familiar.
That's annoying. I wish I could see that.
Lead me?
Sorry, Fugue, baby girl. Actually, you know what? I'll leave you here. I'll leave you here. Oh, I can't run. Oh, and me.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
I mean, Ron May's a genius, so...
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, I can run now. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not a butterfly. It's like a lotus? And it extends past her neck. Interesting. That would be really fun to paint. The list of honky tonk Star Rail cosplayers that cosplays I'm gonna end up doing very high.
This girl is...
Observe subject start to provide short answers for simple questions. Variable intense pain would emit frequency enough to should be for to decide whether to observe correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's very sensitive treadmills to relieve their pain. What is your name? Ting Yun. The observed subject's been served in rumination before suffering from intense pain, losing their consciousness, ever being is questioned. Okay.
Ting Yun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
Yes, ma'am.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand.
I'm just as confused as you are.
Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no
I can
need
understand
for
why people were like
It's too
upset at the
dangerous,
change in voice, but
and you
I
can't
quite
do
like
it
the new
anyway.
one.
Don't fight it. Embrace it. try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars? Wait!
Time to see how she plays.
Is this called
Woo!
coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
So just by having her on the field, you get the super break.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
Cloud scattered.
my bark.
Ribbit trip.
Stars echo.
Welcome to my
Bust?
world.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
You, your definition. Oh, so high. Let me show. This is nice because, like, I want to roll for Fugue really badly, but Herda.
Resonate all together.
Cloud scattered.
I'm proud of you, Jetpacks. I haven't looked at my Spotify Wrapped yet. How do you find that?
No dirty tricks.
Hopefully next year I will be on those wraps. It's on the app. I don't use the app. Where's my mouse? Okay, my mouse freaked out. This is fine.
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either.
Yeah, I don't use the phone app. I use the desktop
As
app.
I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
Bark, 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 bark. Also, not the way. I just noticed her garter is
And
DNA.
die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped
Okay,
between
interesting.
life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal?
That explains the mark on her like shoulder and neck because the neck snap. Okay.
I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Oh, I'm here for Ron May, always.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
I like my women evil and my men dumb.
That doesn't
Quoting
matter.
my ever lovely friend Boshi.
I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception.
Although
Mine
I
would
know
also
my
be
friend
pleased
Emmy,
with that
who voices
result.
Ronmei, cosplays Ronmei, so maybe I'll be able to be like, hey Emmy, do you wanna cosplay Ronmei with me when I cosplay Madame Herda? I just want to fluff the ears.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens, I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you are also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself.
This is so
meant
wild.
She needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability.
Yeah, mostly
to feel
Daddy's not
just
dead.
yet.
This is true. This is
You'd
true.
be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail.
Floof.
You'll have to learn to adapt to it.
This is, yeah,
Unfortunately,
no, she's right.
the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless,
Hydrate.
I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
Oh, big stretch.
There's
Oh.
no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details.
This true.
I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
Let's go, Ronmei. At this point, past events revealed by the tuning recede to the darkness once more.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out? A little quick to the draw, aren't you?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
Yeah, there's
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore.
yeah, she's a little special.
Miss Ting-Yun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
Yeah, I'm
But
so curious.
Something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream.
Oh, baby girl.
I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew
Yeah,
some
that
attention.
makes sense. Shortly after.
Soul glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
Her hairpin's gorgeous. Everything about Fugue is
It
gorgeous.
was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other...
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will
This,
be there.
yeah,
She'll be
he's
able
not
to
wrong.
handle any
We
decisions
do like
should
Mommy
we run
Himiko and
into
her
any
immense
difficulties.
amount of capability.
Okay, we better hurry then. Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already?
Pick out some souvenirs.
Not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to...
You got it.
The merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we'd better not drag our feet.
Onwards, on the trail we blaze. Buy some presents. Shop assistant.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so
She's
I wanted
so
to buy some
hecking
local specialties
pretty.
as
Hi,
souvenirs for my
Casey.
friends back home. My 2 friends here
God,
are
she's
more
so
familiar
pretty.
with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Why, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have
Fushuan.
Lady Fushuan.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion.
I just figured it because she needs a nap.
It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan. Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of
I agree.
festivities. Finally, we have
Bailu.
Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Hamster ball!
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. Lady Bailu loves these types of accessories. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help,
God, she's
everything went
so
smoother than I
hecking
expected.
pretty.
And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary.
A souvenir for myself. That's definitely an idea I can get behind.
God, she's so pretty.
But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded.
Okay. What do you need, Tingyan
This is a
baby?
good spot.
Miss Tingyun, what's this about?
I do like the Sanjia music playing for this.
You've looked out for me during our
I noticed I
travels
immediately
together
caught
these
it.
past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways.
Okay, she's
Do
right.
you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
I blitzed through a lot of the Cienjo, I'm gonna be real. I don't remember a lot.
She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Is there a joke here if I pick Sparkle?
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you.
Yeah?
I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished
I love
for a
it.
while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a
So
piece
she
of
never
my
was
life had been
Tingyun the entire
stolen
time we
away,
knew her.
and I had no part in it.
At no step during
That's
that
what
was she
I've been
Tingyun.
puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall? That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued.
No.
Was there anything particularly memorable?
Jesus! I can't.
True. I'd love to learn how you do it.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun.
Because she's
Why
not the
compare
Tingyun we knew.
yourself to an imposter?
We don't know Tingyun.
Miss March, you might have the wrong idea.
I can understand where she's coming from with this.
Just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help.
I would love a pun.
Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description,
What do you call a
that
dinosaur
Lord
fart?
Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself.
Damn it. That was good.
I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming...
Oh, you can kind of see the veil right
played out
here.
Exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I
love
have
her.
with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else.
Understandably so.
And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement.
No, don't
Dear
make me need to roll for
benefactors,
Fugue.
I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
I have to save for Herda.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Ting-Yoon, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Ting-Yoon in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
Oh wait, let me... Yeah, not only am I on 50-50, but... Yeah, not only am I on 50-50, but I am also, unfortunately... Woo! Thank you for the 50 DGM. What a heck.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
I need her. She's so pretty.
Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder. Being too picky won't help you find the best dream.
No, I'm excited because I'm definitely going to put in everything I can to get Mommy Herda. Like, I've been asking for Herda since I started playing. But now, like, now that I've fallen so deeply into love with Star Rail, there's a lot that's gonna change.
Where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, this Junior Foxian sword just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better
Yeah,
to
no,
something
understandably
unrelated to the
so.
Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks.
I love her.
Here's a dream bubble for you.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
I know that image of her. I know that image of her. Isn't that... Where the fuck is she? Yeah, it's her light cone. I was like, I know that art on the bubble. It's her light cone. I thought I recognized it. I have a weird innate ability to, like, see things in detail. The future's neither initial meeting nor a reunion. We have always walked together. Oh. Onwards to the Tatalov.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-Yoon to leave.
Talk to Dr. Edward.
I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Ratio?
Maybe you're looking for something. Oh. Then please, go.
As usual, the dream bubble smoothly presents you with a myriad of scenes. However, you're very familiar with this dream. It's almost the same as your travels in the Lao Fu. The only difference is that the Foxian lady Ting Yun, who was traveling with you, never encountered the Lord Ravager. Instead, she helped you solve the crisis of her own free will. You have a similar memory, but you decide to keep this dream. Baby girl! Baby girl!
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting Yun to leave.
Hello? Ratio? So then, what is your conclusion? As we initially posited, it's inefficient to deliver than the divergent. You okay? Personally speaking, I've gained a bountiful harvest in the human comedies research. Past writers who have passed away, who are still alive, and may be born in the future. Flowers of different probabilities blooming on the same branch. Okay. It's been a long time. Coincidence, just the falling flowers of inspiration touch the ground before you encounter reality. Just about to talk about you. Conclusion of a singular research talk will not have much to do with you. Members of the society will surely give you something new to do after the wrap-up. Okay. Your assistance will also be essential for the next. Okay. Okay. So this is just stuff in regards to... Okay, this is Divergent Universe stuff. Okay. Bury their heads in the sand. Better than... Aww. You're such a flatterer, Mr. Waitio. Paths equation. Forecasting multiple possibility catastrophes. When the 3 names appear on this experimental report, they will no choice but pay attention. Doctor, you're huge. I always feel bad about the cowering trotter. It's okay, baby. Wait, bonk. Oh, can I not bonk them? There we are. That felt better. The clunking drives me crazy. Ow! Why? You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way.
Who's
Mr.
getting
Fang
grounded?
will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Cienjo arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while, turns out. She's an old acquaintance of yours. Mommy Yukong!
Long time no see, everyone.
DJ, you're grounded for getting me into Star Rail because it has taken up my life. How dare you? How dare you do this to me again? For that, you're grounded. Got it? Get it? Good.
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
I could already feel my tears. Oh, shit.
But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yun, I'm here to take you home.
Yeah, but we already shot all her shit off into space on a sky skiff. You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space. Oh my god, I cried really hard.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because,
after
all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for?
Oh, I'm
Also,
fine.
it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always.
Oh!
I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt.
Oh, I'm so weepy.
But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing?
Oh god, I'm crying really hard.
Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Yes, but that means you made Yukon come all this way.
Advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise.
Yeah.
If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think.
Oh, I don't want to be
If you
crying.
wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's
God,
what
it's
people call a blessing
so
in disguise.
intimate in its own way.
There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Chihu.
Is that...
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories.
Oh god. Oh, I'm actually crying
One of
now.
them
Oh
hasn't
fuck.
returned to me because she ventured too far.
Oh, oh no.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply
Oh my
mesmerized
God.
me.
I'm alright.
As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
No, I'm not crying. You're
This
crying.
flight
Shut
was
up.
a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond.
I didn't sign up for crying today.
Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But, Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are,
I adore you,
how can we
Kong,
escape
so
the fate
much.
of being mere pawns?
Oh my god.
If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless.
I'm emotional.
So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Moment of silence lingers after that. Departure is often indistinguishable from parting, yet they are fortunate enough to not have to waver between the two. God, I can read, but luck never seems to favor everyone. Oh no, no, where's this going? Blech! Meanwhile, at Dream's Edge.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
Get his ass, Robin. Just yoink him and throw him off the cliff. Throw him off the building. Throw him over.
I'm trying to change too.
Just grab him by the collar and just yeet him over the railing.
Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
He's got a point.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
At least he's got that kind of
As you
competence.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
She'll know. This is Robin. She'll know. And if she doesn't...
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Oh! Robin's not voiced.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale fam.
It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
Family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You're all the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You
There's a
must be
lot of
very
people who
busy.
were not voiced in this
What
so
brings
far.
you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax, ideally somewhere I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
She can tell.
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere...
It's the fucking
far
Charmony
away.
bird again!
They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge, after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or is it because it's the
Perhaps
unknown?
it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had
Hi,
any real
Daniel.
consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things
Did
unsaid.
the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes,
He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words.
Oh, my eyes are
Maybe
burning.
he already knows what you wanted to say.
I still don't care, Sunday. But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not, but because he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that's the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together. Because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds. Oh wow, I'm actually getting pretty decent at the Robin voice.
I hope so.
Miss Wanweek, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing piece.
The dream jigsaw. I see.
I immediately ruin it.
I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this? A scrawled note was left here. May your sky be forever radiant. It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind.
Ow.
It's a habit for this profession.
Oh,
they hope to use these
this metal is stabby.
For the dreamscape.
Oh, this metal is actually painful.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
Jeez, out-of-pocket reference just hit my brain. Just as before, a note was placed carefully next to the puzzle like someone here got a step earlier. May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing, staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well, too. So, reading that, the line about broken wings immediately reminded me of the Trinity Blood ending. My broken wings, still strong enough to cross the ocean wet. My broken wings, how far should I go drifting in the wind? That's a fucking reference. Right here? No, here? Here. Borb. Oh god, doing this with these gloves is so difficult.
It's done. Have a look.
That painting feels like a blessing and also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
I love her.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey. Brother.
Yeah, I knew she knew.
That
Oh, fuck, I'm crying.
Didn't seem like a perfect
Oh.
goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit.
Oh, God. I'm crying.
Why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
What notes?
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't.
Oh, my face. This music.
I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
Oh, that's a sharp attack on Walt's person.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang.
It always
I'm
feels
curious.
weird when they call
Why
him
did you
Mr.
become a
Yang.
nameless?
Like, I know it's his name, but it
Why
feels
the
weird.
sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the skies still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet you
Oh,
stop
this
and
is
spend precious
weirdly
time on
emotional.
people
I still
just
don't care about Sunday,
passing by.
but like the story is very well
All
done.
the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities
This is painful.
as
I've got to undo this. I'm sorry, one moment.
the connections I gain
Oh,
in
much
my
better.
journey are what is most precious to me.
Oh.
This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also
God,
know
I love
that a
Welt.
person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past. The same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
Feathers eternal, sky complete.
Whoa, what?
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time.
What is?
I was a child when I first visited the
Oh,
Grand
so yeah,
Theater.
these are super coming off.
I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here.
I will apologize immediately
Star guiding me toward the land of the dreams.
at the amount of band-aids on my hands.
When I
Because Black Swan
returned
took
here
blood.
many years
She took
later
a lot
as
of
the
blood,
head of the Oak
actually.
family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands.
Yeah, no, she took blood.
Much like how babies also stretch.
Aren't I allergic? I am allergic to band-aids. This is true.
Humanity.
So
Their wings
as long as it's on tougher skin, I'm less likely to have a reaction. So my hands are usually okay. My hands are usually okay.
In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My
I do
expressions
too.
Feel so dull and lifeless.
Is this how he's gonna get his halo back?
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your
Ha! I
head
was so,
symbolizes
God, I'm
harmony.
so good.
It's been missing
I'm
since
so
the
good. I
family
called that.
united.
The thing that I've been talking about since
It's
we
true
ran
that
into
this
him.
ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake.
I mean, that makes sense.
This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Oh yeah,
Is that also how Mr.
Yeah.
Riley came into this world?
There's this one and then there's the other one.
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with.
Oh.
It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my
Sorry, what?
fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you missed it earlier.
I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew.
There's more to it. There's more to it.
Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also
Oh, I have my
means that
headphones
1
on
week
properly
will
now,
vanish for good.
so they're on my ears and not over the
That's why
veil.
I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But
I
who's
still
to
wish to
there
say
won't
he
be any
would.
changes?
We didn't
Maybe
need Sunday.
deep down,
Sunday did not need to come back.
I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated.
So we have to fight Sunday as Sunday.
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises.
Oh no,
much like
Egads,
today.
you have to not be a super rich boy.
You're not ready at all, are you?
Ow.
I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of
I'm like looking at all the
may
blood
be
on
a
my
weakness,
hand.
But your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me.
Yeah, still don't
and
care.
I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself.
Still don't care about him. Still glad I'm not rolling for him.
Grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person.
Thank you, Sunday, for more mats to put towards Fugue and Herda.
I truly
Good, good,
dislike you.
good, goody.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness.
What if Sunday's gone and it's 1 week instead? But 1 week
I
is
wanna
still
tell her that I
Sunday.
love all her songs.
So, like,
Then go
it's
for
still
it,
the same
Sonny.
guy.
You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't.
I'm so tired of listening to Sunday talking to
I
himself.
dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths.
Yeah,
if
come
what
on,
I
just
once
swing at
doubted,
yourself already. Come on,
or
buddy.
even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future. And this time, my true heart will guide the tuning.
When my heart
leave it to you.
breaks, spread the wings, soaring
What is
past the
this?
night.
Leaving your fate entirely up to a
Spread
coin flip?
moonlight.
This isn't like you at all.
Oh, my
Did you lose
mouse
your
is
mind
broken.
after being
Interesting.
Run over by the express? Or were you possessed by that IP?
Uh,
Failure is always the best teacher.
Interesting. My mouse
To
is
save
not
more
working.
lives, you must
Hang
first
on.
understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through
Ha!
personal experience.
That's concerning. I'll have to test it.
You see? I'm
I'll have
already
to test it
starting
once
to
I'm
make
out of the
changes.
cutscene.
Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the
Suddenly
tuning
my
to
mouse
fate
is not working.
and see if I can embrace all that I detest.
Can you just hit yourself already?
Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Oh, damn it. I'm still in this. Hang on. Yeah, I don't have mouse access. I hope my mouse isn't broken. I'll have to test it after stream. See if it's just
another
Honkai
name
messing
for
with it.
flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world.
I did
to see
tab
how
out.
it truly is. Then, be born as a human and die as one. With my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my
Just
hands
punch
toward
yourself
the sky.
already.
On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind.
Oh yeah, a lot of the
Maybe it's
silhouettes
better
are
for you not to
a little
talk.
interesting. Just a little.
No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull?
Oh, shut up, Sunday. Just punch yourself already!
Tried everything. Try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage.
Cool, I can punch him now.
as expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too
Oh.
harsh.
Auto is disabled? Interesting. Oh, if that's what you want, math, I got you, baby. Let me hook you up. Let me hook you up.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away.
Okay.
Follow me to the stars.
There are some absolute babes in this. There's some mommies and there are some daddies. But equally so, there are a lot of twinks. And some twunks. God fucking damn it, Casey.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Low risk, high reward.
I venture forth to forever.
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
I hope we're an end to slice
It's a very boring face, too.
Watch your head.
Stars echo.
No more ties.
Let the valuation begin. Go Nappy!
No, I can't auto. It won't let me.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Watch your head. I venture forth to hunt forever.
I love how Aventurine's just nuking everything. I love a man.
Fangs and claws got dull. I venture forth forever.
Goodbye, Sunday. A new venture on the 8th dawn. Are they doing what I think they're doing? I hate that.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Can you just give him like a good backhand for me? Well,
How should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was
Which
indeed
redeem?
behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival. And you've already defeated them.
ask before you redeem it.
Mr. Gopherwood once told me that
It depends
all
on
the
what it is.
Order's
It might not be
efforts
active
were
right
aimed at
now.
avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately.
The good? Oh,
too
no,
much
that
time
one's
has
been around
passed
for a
to verify
while.
that.
The
Penacony
good
is just a
pronoun?
small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst case scenario, if Sheepei turned a blind eye,
That's true.
how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Casey, you're a good girl.
Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society.
This
Even if
is a
our
really
reasons
short
are
story
different,
chapter. Like, is this
and you've gone
nearing the
even
end of it
further than I
already?
have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of
Well,
everything.
what are you doing, son?
No one is the sole savior.
Well,
Creating a
what are you
paradise
doing?
remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by while I lack the will to
Blech!
trailblaze.
No!
Nor can I
Welt!
become a true
Do not!
menace.
Welt! No!
I admire
No!
your convictions.
No! Do not!
What I need
No!
more than a set of
No! No!
knowledge.
Overruled! Sit your ass back down!
After leaving
No!
Penacony, would you consider letting me
No!
come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
No! Disgusting! disgusting! Blech! Baseball bat!
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
No. But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making any decision, I want to hear what you think. But in this battle, you were the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
No! You've disappointed many people. You know what I'm gonna say. Tons of people trusted you, but you let them all down. Even your closest family. Don't you forget that. You have an unrealistic ideal. Rip into him! Get it, girl! Ideals are good to have, but nothing good comes from getting carried away in fantasies. I can never agree with how you dragged everyone into that world of yours just to fulfill an illusory dream. I don't agree with Mr. Yang. In any case, I'm gonna have to disagree. I won't accept this no matter what is said. I won't pretend I'm okay with it. You can be our passenger, but you're not joining us.
Of course. You have every reason to feel that way. In that case, I won't inconvenience you all any more than necessary.
I'm glad it let us, like,
I'll find a stop to
verbalize
disembark at once the
a
Express
distaste for
departs
this
as
whole
done.
choice.
Until then, rest assured that I will behave as expected of a passenger.
I guess that'll have to do then.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop too. I can't talk.
Penacony is settled. It's about time we get back on track.
Yeah, it was very
Prepare for our next
respectful
warp jump.
for all the different. Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herta again before we set off. She helped us look into the Amphorius. Even though nothing new came up, I should at least let her know we're leaving.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got any response. Maybe there's a problem with the interastral network. It's very respectful because Sunday is such a, like, nuanced character. For all we know, Madame Herta could be making a move again.
No?
What?
We're
Wait!
still not quite there.
Oh, hey, Burke, mommy, Burke.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved.
Magical transformation, let's go!
All-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
Holy send-off! Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installment. Fugue has become a visitor to the Express. Together as our destiny unfolds. Oh, darkness and our trials are yet untold. Through the shadows of despair. That was really short, actually. I'm gonna be real. Oh yeah, I should. Even through our eyes. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do the aptitude showcase. The only time I'm gonna have to actually play is Sunday.
A day of peaceful repose.
Ah! What does he do? He's throwing from a book. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
A day of peaceful repose.
Okay. What does that do? Uses an ability. Oh, interesting.
Banish your fears and advance with unwavering resolve.
Oh, will not let me change out? Okay, that's right.
A day of peaceful repose.
All right. I can imagine they also probably don't want to put a lot into this since they're about to drop 3.0. Okay. So that, yeah, that's why he's
We're
paired.
in trouble now.
That's why he's paired with Jing Yuan.
Mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a shot. Now time.
Interesting.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
1,000 thanks.
I heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Follow my charge.
Here
God
is thunder.
damn.
Done.
Show no mercy.
Like, I understand why everyone really likes Jing Yuan. I get it. Nuked! Nuked!
1,000 wonders, fight as one.
Was that it?
Jesus H. Christ.
I'm okay.
This mortal. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Conflict is pitiless.
Just nuking everything. Okay.
1,000 thanks.
This is actually driving me crazy.
1,001, fight as one.
Yep, it's coming.
Can we talk? Just a little
I'm
something.
very excited for it, to say the least.
Better late than never.
Absolutely nuked.
Show no mercy.
Let's be friends.
All we gotta do, just be friends. It's time to say goodbye, just be friends, just be friends.
Conflict is pitiless.
That's a throwback. And then Jing Yuan's, which I don't have to do right now. That was a thing that happened.
Nice.
We're gonna go head over to the party car because I want to see the party car. Cause I want to see the giant bathtub. I want to see the giant bathtub. Every time I come here, I can't help but marvel just how spacious this car is. It also feels wider than the other cars. How is this even physically possible?
Ah, welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or
Or
commence
a little
party?
flames. Mocktails makes his eyes. Snacks are real nice. Sorry, it was there.
Right away. Here's a rustic infusion for you. The fragrant aroma of rice, the refreshing taste of sea salt, and a rich consistency matching that of oil. This has been a classic drink on board the Express for several Amber eras now.
When I have control back, I'll find someone to
I particularly like
raid.
the clever use of rust in its name. You can't help but laugh, can you? I hope you enjoy your time in the party car, dear Nameless. We may not be able to get a party started right now, but please feel free to relax and unwind here.
Oh, that's a good point.
This used to be called the meeting car.
If I can't get my
until
mouse
my previous
working.
master came along thinking they wouldn't need an entire car for meetings among just a handful of names.
Oh, shit, you're right.
I'm merely a drinksmith robot who has been doing his best to provide impeccable service to the nameless for several Amber eras. Should I introduce myself again?
Maybe later.
Of course. As you wish. I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while ago. Perhaps you should go and see them to save them.
I have a room now? Oh, it's me! It's me! I also just noticed that these metal pieces are in the wrong place. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to adjust that. There's a lot of parts of this that are in the wrong spot. Because, like, what I'm seeing now is that this should be over here. Like, right on top of this. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to change a lot of this. Barks disrespectfully. Alright, let's see if I can... If returning to the login page will help give me my mouse back. Like, if I just close the game while I get my mouse back. That's my concern right now. Oh, shoot. I have to Alt F4. I still don't have a mouse. I still don't have my mouse. Oh, shoot. Uh... Uh-oh. The Windows key is also not working. Okay, the Windows key is working now. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is a problem. I can't shut down the stream. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shoot. So we're not going to be able to raid anybody because I can't, I can't. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. So I have to end the stream this way. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. Let me do that because I'm probably going to have to, like, unplug and replug my mouse. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping my mouse didn't just die. But something is wrong. I don't know what it is. Wait, I can still click with my mouse, but I can't move it? What the fuck? Okay, I got this. I will see you guys Friday once I figure out whatever is happening. Take care, and I'm sorry I can't do a raid. Ciao, everyone.